Hey guys, Ryan Tim Tech back here for that video. Guys, today we'll be talking about the Surface Duo. And now that it's close to the holidays, which cases are available for the Duo 1 and the Duo 2. So especially with, again, different sales happening, we are going to see the Duo probably drop even more in price. We could even see the Duo 2 drop more in price. So the question is, what cases are available? Well, I got some Amazon links, guys. I also got some OtterBox links, so let's break them all down. Starting off right away, we have this case right here, which is a leather case for the Microsoft Surface Duo. Now, a lot of these cases are very tight fitted cases, so they simply will not fit with the second generation of the Surface Duo. Again, because it does have that immense power or that immense camera bump on the back, so you simply cannot actually put the cases on these phones. Now, keep in mind that the Duo is 1 and 2 is a very interesting design. It does go ahead and fold in that 360 degree formation. So it's hard for any case manufacturer to really make a case for it. That's why there's not many on the actual out there. There's a lot of Z Fold 3 cases because it only folds 180 degrees. And there's not too many cases when it comes to the Surface Duo. With that being said, though, this, again, like I said, is our first case we're looking at. It's simple as you guys can see. It does hold your Surface Pen on the right-hand side. And all you gotta do is just slide in your Surface Duo right into this little pouch. And you always have it protected. Now, obviously, it's not a case when you take it out that is going to be protected, but it will be protected if you, let's say, for example, have it in your pocket or whatever. You should be able to be fine, not scratch up the surface. Now, I will say, overall wise, looks wise, I'm going to give this case an 8 out of 10. I think it looks very nice, a nice leather pouch. For productivity wise, when it comes to protection, I'm going to give it probably a 4 or 5 out of 10. The only reason why is because, first off, it doesn't protect your device when you take it out of your pocket, when you take it out of this pouch. But second off, the only other thing is, I will say, I don't know how much protection this pouch will actually give you other than being a thin layer of leather around your device. So I will say, overall wise, I'm not going to give it too high of a rating, just because, again, like I said before, we don't know what the actual protection is when you drop your device. But, I mean, overall wise, it will protect your device in some way. Second one we have here is going to go ahead and be a little bit more of an actual case. In this case, will actually protect your device when you are using it in every single, when you are opening it up and using it. But like a lot of cases on this list, it simply will not let you use this phone in phone mode. So again, like I said, I've never used this case, but you guys can see the seam right down here, and it definitely does not help you out when it comes to using it in phone mode. But when you're using it in tablet mode, or actually pretty much all you can use it in is tablet mode, it definitely does protect your phone, it looks like, on each corner. So I'm going to give protection wise, I'm going to give this a solid 8 out of 10, because again, it does hold down the corners of your phone on each corner here. And obviously up there, it does, again, to snap right in. So it is protecting your phone. While yes, it's not going to be able to be used in phone mode, which definitely sucks. It looks like the ports are still very much available, which is very nice. And it does also have looks like a very sleek design. So I'm going to actually give, for looks wise, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Microfiber interior. Okay, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Just for looks wise. Now for productivity wise, now first one, actually I didn't give the rating there. I'm going to give the first one a 2 out of 10. This one, for productivity wise, I'm probably going to be giving it, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. You can't use the phone in phone mode, which defeats the purpose of somewhat of having a case, but it protects your phone in the aspect of you're not going to break it, right? So if you really want to, okay, take off this case, use it in phone mode, put the case back on and protect your device. So it also comes in different variants, so that's automatically a W. So I'm going to give this case the highest rating on this list right now. It's going to get an 8 out of 10 for protection, 8 out of 10 for looks, and I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 for productivity. Next case we have here is going to go ahead and be a case that is simply what I showed off before. It's a snap-on case. Now, these snap-on cases cannot be used in phone mode by any stretch of the imagination. So some of them can be somewhat used in phone mode, but for the most part, they do not work in phone mode because of the fact that, again, when you go ahead and put in phone mode, you slide these two pieces of plastic off. So again, any of these cases, no matter where you go, pretty much you're gonna have to take off a case if you're using in phone mode. It's just how it works. I know it sucks. I know it's not the most convenient thing ever, but it's just how it works. You will take off a phone case if you are using this in phone mode, just based on how the Surface Duo is oriented. With that being said, though, you can still use it in any other orientation other than phone mode. It is a typical plastic case for $11. Not bad. Overall wise, I'm gonna give it looks wise. I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10. For protection wise, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10 because it's just a plastic case that probably pop off if it hits the ground. And for productivity wise, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because again, you can't use it in phone mode, but overall wise, it definitely still looks somewhat nice. Again, guys, we'll get to the Surface Duo 2 in a second. So this is the OtterBox Ethereum series case for the Surface Duo. And this one has been getting so many bad reviews. So pretty much as plain and simple, you go ahead and stick your phone right in the middle there, and it actually sticks in by magnets. You have a little pen cover right here for your Surface Pen. But apparently, according to a lot of people, you can't actually use the Surface Pen right there with this device and close it. So if you have your Surface Pen in there, you can't actually close this case. Defeats the purpose immensely right there. So let's take a look at the rest of this. Again, it does have these little holsters right here for you to stand up your phone, which is nice overall wise, I will say. Again, like I said, it has that magnet right there to hold down your phone. And overall wise, it definitely gives you a lot of productivity. Now, when it comes to actually using it when you're like walking around, it's almost little to zero. So when it comes to productivity, I'm gonna give this case a 2 out of 10. When it comes to looks wise, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It doesn't look that bad, but it definitely doesn't look that amazing. For the actual for protection wise, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10. I mean, based on what I understand, this is being held in by magnets, and the chance of this is falling right out, which a lot of people have real reviews on, is very high, they said. So I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10 for protection wise. All right, next one we have here is gonna be a holster, and this one can be used on the Duo 1 and Duo 2. If you use on the Duo 2, you have to flip around the phone though, so that the camera bump doesn't actually get bumped into the holster. So for example, right here, you have to flip it around and the camera bump would be like right here. Not the most optimized situation for the Duo 2, but the Duo 1 does work very fine. Now, overall wise, you guys do not know what a holster is. This goes onto your belt buckle, and you always have the Surface Duo on your belt buckle. I always find these interesting because while yes, they are very productivity wise, I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10 productivity wise because you can still use your phone fully in the capacity you need to while still having protection. Protection wise, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 10. I mean, I get the premise of this, and it does make sense that yes, you do have, you technically are protecting your phone, but your whole entire phone is held up by that little piece of plastic on the left-hand corner. And if that snaps or breaks, or rubber, actually, I think that's rubber, your whole entire phone is broken. Like, I don't know. It's interesting. The concept is very interesting. It's very simple and, just exactly what you need. Productivity-wise, like I said before, 8 out of 10. Protection-wise, a 1 out of 10. And look-wise, I'll give it a 2 out of 10. It doesn't look that great, to be honest. And it does let you use with the bumper, without the bumper. But based on what everyone has said in the comments of this, is that you want to use the bumper. If you don't use the bumper, it kind of bounces around a little bit. You want to have the bumper case on while using this. And overall wise, I mean, I don't know how I feel about this. All right, next one we have here is going to be another case that you can use on the Duo 1 and Duo 2. Again, like I said, will be a snug fit. Use it for the Duo 2. But it is, of course, going to be a little thicker. So this is a $44 case. And one thing you realize real fast about all these cases is they're hecka expensive when it comes to the price tags. Because, again, this is something where they know there's not many people who can buy a Surface Duo 2 1 and 2 case. So they upcharge the value. So this is plain and simple. You slide your phone right inside. That's pretty much that. And again, this is for the Duo 1 and Duo 2. Look-wise, I'm going to give this a solid 2 out of 10. Productivity-wise, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 because it works for both phones. And you can use it without any hassle at all. But overall-wise, I mean, literally there is a slot right here. I don't even know what the slot is for because there is literally nothing you can use the slot for. You can't even use it for the glance bar. You can't use it for charging a phone. It's kind of pointless. But overall-wise, I'm going to give it productivity-wise, again, like I said, an 8 out of 10 because it gives you full productivity to your phone. Protection-wise, probably a 2 out of 10. And I'm going to give it, look-wise, 2 out of 10. It just doesn't look that great. But again, like I said, it's another one that holsters to your side, your belt. And of course, yeah, I mean, I don't know how I'm probably going to give it a 1 out of 10 protection-wise. And our last one we have here is exactly the same as the last one, except it's a little bit different. And overall-wise, it looks a lot better made. So I'm going to give this one, because it looks better made, I'm going to give this one a solid 4 out of 10 when it comes to looks-wise. When it comes to... This actually does have magnets, too, which actually looks very, very awesome. It has magnets that hold the actual thing shut. So 4 out of 10. Productivity-wise, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. And for overall protection-wise, I'm probably going to give it a 2 out of 10. I just don't think these are going to protect your device as much as, you know, I mean, it can protect your device more than not having it all, but I just don't think it's going to protect your device as much as they're claiming. So, our last ones we have here, we have 2 from OtterBox, and we already looked at OtterBox, you already looked at this one. This one is the same concept. You just go ahead and slide your phone right in. Pretty much plain and simple. This only works for the Duo 1. So, other cases for the Duo 2, we have a OtterBox coming out sometime later this month, apparently. But outside of that, no other cases for the Duo 2, guys. Duo 2 is not getting as much love as Duo 1. We, of course, do have the pen cover case for the Duo 2, which is around $70. We do have the bumper cases for the 1 and the 2. But outside of that, that's pretty much that. So, guys, if you did enjoy this video, hit the like, comment down below. See you guys next one. Peace out.